Hello, everyone. It's Mike from Downtown Comics. We're here to go over all the new comics and covers releasing this Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place you can go to check out all the new releases, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is super, super appreciated. All right. We've got a full table. I've got a different setup today. We'll see. It's a little scrunched, but we'll make do, and then we'll change it if we have to. All right. Starting with the Independents, we're going to do Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. Can't help it. That's number 14. And there seems to be quite a bit of covers on this one. So we've got all of those. Let's see if I can get those back into place. All right. There's a new Nocturnals. It has been a long time since we've seen them, but a new miniseries from Dark Horse. So there we go. That should be cool. Star Trek Lower Decks. New one called Murder Podcast. Dynamite has a bunch this week. Space Ghost, the new series, number 2. Brand new Vampirella. And Blue Falcon and Dynamite are back. All right. I was a big fan. So we'll see how they've updated that. That's a shiny cover. The latest Gargoyles is on number 3. And Thundercats is on 18. Brand new Redcoat. And then we'll come back over here. Another book coming back from a hiatus, I guess, is Powers is back. So if you're a fan of the cops with superheroes in the world kind of book, it's the 25th? What? Really? Is it the 25th anniversary? Dang, I'm old. All right. So yeah, that's back. Lots of covers on this one. There we go. All right, Star Wars has a new one called Tales from the Nightlands. Now, they typically do a weekly book for Halloween, but it's not October yet. But it does look horror-y. So, there you go. Godzilla, this is the ongoing in the new Godzilla universe by IDW. So, it's not in the Marvel-verse. So, it's number 2 of this one. Oops, and I put the 2. Okay, sorry, there's 2 Godzilla books. That's the variant for that book. And then I guess the other title is Godzilla versus, or Here There Be Aliens. That miniseries is ending at number 4. All right, sorry about that. New Conan. New Transformers. I think this is the last issue. Yeah, I believe this is the last issue of Daniel Warren Johnson's run. So next month, Kirkman takes over. And we have a new artist, Dan Mora, who's a very good artist. So that should be fun. New Spawn, regular old Spawn, is at 368. We've already got an offshoot of the new Speed Racer universe. That's Racer X getting his own series. This is number 1 here. Our EC Horror has a new blood type. The Blood and Thunder book is on issue 5. And not lastly, I guess. I forgot this was a reprint. So we have a new printing of G.I. Joe number 1, in case you've missed it. That is going to be a 5th printing. So a 5th printing of G.I. Joe number 1. And then I have a stack. So let's just grab this stack here of Independence. All right. Brand new Hellboy in Love. That's the 2nd issue of that miniseries. Power Rangers Prime. The Pokemon meets Gremlins book, Tama. This is a new one from Bad Idea called Survival. Looks very alien-ish. Toxic Crusaders. Something called The Chamberlains. Cal Exit, the newest series, is on number 2, and then they reprinted number 1 in case you missed it. The Kong Return to Skull Island miniseries. We have a brand new Sherlock Holmes comic. So that's volume 2, number 1. Radiant Black. There's a couple of covers there. The horror book Cul-de-sac. That's on, also from Bad Idea. I think that's on issue 2. Yes, issue 2. And again, the new Valiant verse. They're bringing back the Harbinger team. So that's a new number 1 there. So you can check in on that. All right. So I think that's our Independence. Awesome. Let's move on to Marvel. All right. Our new Captain America book is on number 3. There's a lot of good covers on this one. Don't know which one to pick. Star Wars Jedi Knights. That one's on 7. All right, now this is going to get confusing. So it looks like there's going to be an X-Men series based off the timeline from Age of Apocalypse. It is the anniversary. I want to say it's 30 years. Yeah, so this is the one-shot that kind of starts off a new storyline. So here we go. Dun, dun. And this is not to be confused with that Age of Revelation that's coming, which is a whole nother timeline. So get ready. Also back is we've got a lot of returning stuff in Marvel today. The Punisher is back, finally. Frank Castle, he's back from the dead somehow. It is red band, so I don't know anything about it yet. So it is bagged and probably bloody, and there's plenty of covers. That's foily to choose from. There you go. All right, One World Under Doom hits number 7. I don't know if this is the last issue or not, but we're on 7. Ultimate Wolverine. And then the Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion miniseries. Our Spider-Verse versus Venomverse is on number 5. Exceptional X-Men. Our Imperial tie-ins continue with a one-shot for Nova Centurion. So that's a new one-shot. Our reprints of the Fantastic Four, the early issues, continue with number 9. Eddie Brock Carnage. And our other returning from the dead character this week is Danny Rand. So the Iron Fist, the original, is back. And he gets a one-shot, and we'll see where it goes from there. Helverine is on number 10. All right, we have a new Edge of Venomverse. So this probably introduces a new character that maybe we haven't seen. So that's a number 1. Red Hulk is on 8. Our Superior Avengers miniseries is on 6. Wolverines and Deadpools is on 3. And that is it for Marvel. So Marvel has a couple of very big one-shots and some characters back from the dead. All right, DC, Birds of Prey hits 25, so that always means a couple extra covers here. Little Watchmen-inspired cover there. Green Lantern Corps. Sonic v. DC, number 1, gets a brand new printing. We're on printing number 5. So this is a 5th printing. Our Fire and Ice miniseries on number 6. The new Superman, the Kryptonian, the Kryptonite Spectrum, the Black Label miniseries, hits number 2. That was quick. I thought number 1 just came out a couple weeks ago. The Batman Gotham by Gaslight, that's in Elseworlds, the new one. Our Trinity, the Daughter of Wonder Woman, continues. New Supergirl. Halloween, yeah, we got some Halloween-themed covers coming. For DC, our newest, I think this is supposed to be Red Band, but it's not bagged. It's supposed to be mature. Red Hood gets his own book again. So if you're a Red Hood fan, he is back. It looks like Huntress is with him. Oop, one more. There we go. All right, so a new one, I'm assuming for all ages. I don't know much about it, but it's called The Children of the Round Table, or Court for short. So I guess it's a little bit of a King Arthur storyline, but with kids. Check that out. Absolute Batman is our absolute title for the week. Dun, dun, dun. And we're going to end with Aquaman, brand new one there. And Action Comics is on 1090. So, all right, so there you go. So, seems like a big week for returning characters and a good week for independents. Hope you guys all enjoyed this. I enjoy doing them. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you at the stores. Have a good... Oh, you know what? If you watched this far, sorry, I should have done this at the beginning. I will not have a video next week. I'm actually going on vacation, so I deserve it. I never get to go on vacation, so no video probably next week, unless I just do something weird. So thanks a lot, but we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.